Stair Construction, Unit 1, Lesson 4. Calculating stairwell rough openings. Upon completing this unit, you will be able to perform all the necessary mathematical calculations for designing a stairwell opening for any straight-run stair that will meet the International Residential Code for headroom clearance. For most new construction, the length of the stairwell opening for a straight-run stair has been predetermined by the architect or designer. To optimize the space that the stair needs for both total run and headroom, it is worth knowing how to double-check the dimensions given on a print to prevent any issues related to headroom. The IRC states that the minimum headroom shall be 6 foot 8 inches, measured from a diagonal line on the ends of the tread nosings to the end of the opening directly above the stair. More than one stair has been completely framed, and when checked by an inspector, headroom was under 6 foot 8 inches and did not pass inspection, and cost is significant to say the least. In a straight-run stair with a rectangular opening, we can easily see a few things. Notice these in the drawings below. We can see a right triangle, Pythagorean theorem. If we count, we can see that there is the same number of treads as risers in the stairwell opening. In this case, just over 11 risers and 11 treads. To calculate the opening, we must first calculate the stair stringer. We will use 107 5/8 inches for the total rise. Using the standard formulas from Lesson 3, we can calculate the basic straight-run stair. 107 5/8 inches divided by our maximum unit rise of 7 3/4 gives us 13.88 or 14 risers. Then we take our total rise and divide by our quantity of risers, 14 that we just calculated, to get our unit rise of 7 11/16. We'll use a standard 10-inch unit run. Since we have one less tread than risers, we have 13 risers for a total run of 130 inches. And our stringer length, based on methods we learned in Lesson 3, would be 176 9/16. And our pitch length would be 12 5/8 inches. Next, we need to determine our headroom and upper construction heights. Our headroom in this example is the IRC code minimum of 6 foot 8 inches or 80 inches. Our upper construction is the total thickness of the upper floor assembly, including joist height, ceiling drywall, ceiling trim, subfloor, and finished flooring. In this example, that combined thickness is 10 3/4 inches. We can now calculate the number of treads that are in the open of the stairwell opening. Our formula for the treads in open is headroom plus upper construction divided by unit rise. In a stairwell opening, the number of risers in open is the same as the number of treads in open. Here's our math. 6 foot 8 inches plus 10 3/4 inches equals 90 3/4 inches. That's our headroom plus our upper construction. Then we need to divide by the unit rise, in this case 7 11/16, and we get 11.8 treads in open. Now we have enough information to calculate the stairwell rough opening. Our formula for the stairwell rough opening is treads in open multiplied by the unit run, and then we add 3 inches. The additional 3 inches is a safety factor to allow for a hanger board, tread nosings, and other miscellaneous trim. So in this example, our treads in open is 11.8 times our unit run of 10 inches. This is 118 inches. And then we add 3 more inches to get a rough opening of 121 inches. Because we've added the 3 inches of safety factor, the stairwell rough opening is guaranteed to meet the IRC minimum headroom height of 6 foot 8 inches. In review, the steps to verify a legal stairwell opening are: calculate the basic stair design, your total rise, number of risers, unit rise, unit run, total run, stringer length, and pitch length. Then determine your headroom. Either use the code minimum of 6 foot 8 inches or whatever the design calls for based on the architect's drawings. Calculate the upper construction height or thickness, which is the sum of the joist height, the subfloor, the ceiling, drywall, and any other trim. Then you can calculate your treads in open based on the formula headroom plus upper construction divided by unit rise. And then calculate your stairwell rough opening with the formula treads in open times the unit run plus 3 inches. You have now completed Lesson 4. Please complete the assignment for Lesson 4 in your student packet, correct it yourself, and turn it in to your instructor.